Hey everybody, it is day 30 and I made a special little flat white for all of you. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that. Hang on, maybe I can. We did it! Like, oh my god, I can't believe it. So first thing is first, cheers to, I'm serious, cheers to all of you. I genuinely feel like I have been on a full-on journey with so many of you. All of you who have watched all these videos, those of you who have commented, I could go through probably 50, 60 names of people who've commented consistently, and like there's just like, oh, so much love has been like shared around the comments of these videos. It has just been phenomenal. So seriously, cheers to you all for making the last 30 days pretty darn incredible. What a way to end the series, like, oh my god. So this video is going to be a bit of self-reflection on the last 30 days. I'm going to be giving you some exciting updates of what is to come on this channel. You don't want to miss those. And I'm also going to give you a pretty exciting update on Journaly as well. So first, I want to just try to really quickly unpack how unbelievable the last 30 days have been. It's been a roller coaster. I want you to guess how many hours I have spent on this series in the last 30 days. About 120 hours. Think about that for a minute. 120 hours. That's of course with having a full-time job, that's of course with Journaly, that is of course with my data science studies, that's of course with my Chinese studies. And the funny thing is, me being me and you know, having the best timing on all accounts all throughout my life, if you've watched this channel for several years, you'll know what a joke that is. Well, I began this daily series literally at the beginning of what became the 2 hardest weeks of my entire software engineering career so far. I was given the task of leading a project that I did with one of my lovely teammates whose name is Luciano. He's actually from Brazil, amazing guy. I might actually have him on the channel one day and we'll speak Brazilian Portuguese. That'd be super fun. But we had to build basically an entirely new app that was to sort of live inside of the main app, and it was a whole crazy shebang. And I began architecting this solution on the same Monday that this daily series started. It was insane. I worked until 10 or 11 p.m. on many nights over those 2 weeks. And like, if you think back to the last 30 days, like, do you remember that day when like I almost didn't make a video and then I made a video about almost not making a video and about showing up to learn your languages every day? And we made a video and it ended up as a really beautiful moment between me and all of you, because you're all so darn nice and you gave me such wonderful feedback, and it just like, I knew at that point there's nothing that's gonna stop me from finishing these 30 days. But the cool thing is that we together, we kind of just broke all of the natural laws of drastically increasing your output. Normally, when you just suddenly increase your output, there's a built-in assumption that quality is going to drop. And if you remember on day 1, the rules that I set out for this series, well, I broke all the rules. And instead, I think I may have just made like my 30 best videos ever. Those of you who watched from day 1 all the way to day 30, you will have noticed there were just like so many improvements. Like, I remember the day when I was like scrambling and I was trying to think like, I have to find a nice new setup. Do you remember that, when I just kind of like put the 2 wooden stools next to me with some books on one side and a plant on the other side because I had no furniture? And I remember at a certain point I just felt like the lighting just clicked, the audio clicked. I started doing the coffee montages, started experimenting more. I played with shot composition, and I just feel like all the way throughout this whole series the videos just got better and better and better. And I want to tell you a really quick story. We both know that being really quick is the thing I'm best at. That's also a joke if you haven't been here very long. Oh, it's so smooth and silky. I love it. So the whole reason why I actually got into YouTube, it was not to educate or inspire or motivate people to learn languages necessarily. It actually dates all the way back to 2011, when I was actually recovering from cancer. Yes, that's right, I've been homeless many times. I actually was homeless the whole like 11 months of my second year of college, and then right after that, found out that I had cancer. Now, as I was recovering from the surgery, it was very, very difficult, and I was very, very depressed. And I don't even know how this happened, but I discovered the world of sort of amateur short documentary film. I'm not sure if amateur is really the right word, but these were documentaries I was finding on the website Vimeo. And oh my god, those documentary films. They were like 5 to 10 minutes, sometimes 15, sometimes 6 minutes. But I ended up with these like different playlists for different moods. So I had playlists for things like writer's block, playlists for when I just wanted to feel happy, playlists for when I was feeling lonely. And I found that all these different short documentaries, they had such an immense power to change my mood. And so I was able to use this power of this medium of video and film and good writing to control my own emotional and mental state through this really, really challenging time, as I was just basically stuck at home. I couldn't really walk. I wasn't supposed to walk, but I had to because I had to go to work. I had to still go to school. It was an insane period of time. And I remember at that moment, that was when I decided that I wanted to educate, inspire, motivate, and just frankly support people in any positive way that I could through the mediums of film and writing. And after that, I spent the next 3 or 3.5 years teaching myself all about filmmaking. I actually even managed to get myself a contracted job for my university, and I filmed a short film for one of our like Halloween promotions. I loved it, and all the while I was planning to make my first short documentary piece when I would go and live in Japan. And I didn't actually know at that time that it would evolve into a language learning focused channel. I simply wanted to tell beautiful stories, and like I said, I wanted to try to have the same impact that all those amazing filmmakers have had on me in my time of need on as many people as I could, and YouTube just seemed like a great platform for me to do that on. And so many of you will have seen that documentary. It is on my channel. It's the oldest video that I have. And the funny thing is, even that video was not really about language learning specifically. It was much more of a deep story of my personal search for this feeling of home and belonging. But you can also see literally in that documentary story, this origin of me sort of becoming both a polyglot and somebody who would seek to just help and inspire other people to learn languages and experience those same just profound feelings of acceptance as I did in Japan. So why am I telling you this story? Well, it's because, as many of you will know, the 5 or 6 years after that were incredibly challenging for me, and I was constantly moving from country to country, doing all kinds of really crappy jobs for a long time. Every time I would get set up and finally think I was in a good place, everything would go wrong. I was in Germany working for a fashion startup. I couldn't have been happier, and then the startup went bankrupt, and then after 3 more times getting screwed in Hamburg, I ended up having to come back to the US. I moved countries 15 times in those 5.5 years, and almost none of them were planned. It was just a really long series of unfortunate situations. And then after that, I sort of had my book, and I've been doing Journaly. There have been so many things that over those years, they stopped me from making video and film content that I really felt I was capable of, that I was proud of, and that I really enjoyed. And so that's why I'm telling you this story, is that over the last 30 days, something clicked. And of course, part of that is that I'm now in a more stable place in my life. I finally have a nice place to live with nice furniture and a nice bookshelf. But it's much more than that. It's the process of making these videos every day and the wonderful feedback that you all gave me, and just, again, like so much love shared around the comments, and seeing you interact with each other and the daily questions pouring in. It sort of gave me this playground where, as you'll see, if you watch all those videos back through, you'll see that every day I'm trying new stuff, and I just sort of settled into this level of comfort with trying things. And again, this is basically the first time, almost really since I made that documentary, that I'm now starting to feel in my element again. And like, I can now really start to create the type of video content that I've always wanted to create, that can truly have the impact that I've always wanted to make. So with all that being said, you're probably wondering, so what happens next? Well, let me tell you, for the very first time in this channel's history, we're gonna have a release schedule. Doing 30 days of daily videos has really helped me prove to myself that I can do it. And it's also really helped me to refine my process and try so many things. So now what I wanna do is I wanna dial things back just a little bit, to the point where I can actually express myself more fully. Because there's no getting around it, the daily videos are extremely challenging. And almost every day I finished editing and uploading the video like minutes before my workday began. So I just didn't have the time to do the types of really nice sort of compositions that I would like, to have different scene changes, more montages. I would like to speak a lot more foreign languages. There was that day where I told you about sort of my life in Japan and France and moving around and how languages have changed my life and helped me live in different countries. And in that video, I just totally spontaneously spoke in Japanese, French, Portuguese, and a lot of you loved that, but the trouble is it takes me a lot more time because I have to add subtitles. So I want to be able to really fully spread my wings now and express myself while still being consistent. And so videos are going to be coming out on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Every week, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is basically San Francisco or Los Angeles, California time. But also, all of you throughout this journey, you've inspired me to do a lot of really cool stuff. So I finally have a logo. You are going to be seeing a complete channel sort of rebranding. I'm going to finally start to express my deep love for design. Oh my God, I love just creating systems of design and creating meaning through hierarchy, and oh my God, the fine details, the craftsmanship, I love it. And I'm finally bringing all of those things that I love to the channel. So you're gonna see some really exciting improvements to the videos. You're gonna see all the different things I've been experimenting with over the last month come together. Videos are gonna start to be a bit more structured again, because for the last 30 days, I have literally just turned on a camera, picked a question, and I just improvised completely. Now, to be honest, I'm actually pretty proud of the complexity of the different thoughts I was able to articulate with basically no planning at all. But now I can't wait to have the time to do a little bit of planning and to do a little bit of an outline and really think through the videos. And I want you to consider this basically season 1 of the Daily Language Diary. So I'm definitely open to bringing it back. I'm definitely open to doing another month of daily videos in the future. So please let me know if you would like me to do that. And I think we could do some really cool stuff. We probably could do some really cool themes. One idea that I had is maybe after Journaly launches, we could do like a month of daily language journaling with daily videos, and I could really bring you guys in and we could do it together. I'm open to ideas. I just want to find more ways for us to do things as a community, because that is one thing that I'm extremely proud of on this channel. You know, my channel might be pretty tiny compared to other channels, but I am extremely proud of the community and the level of engagement, and just like so many of you are just dropping knowledge in every video, and oh my God, I just love it. I would not give up any of you to have 100,000 subscribers tomorrow. So in summary, starting on Monday the 8th, you will see brand new content, and it's gonna be on a fixed schedule every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 a.m. San Francisco time. So what about Journaly? I know that you've been waiting for such a long time, and I'm so grateful for those of you who joined the waitlist, which is, by the way, journaly.io. I'll leave a link in the description and also a pinned comment. So I have to be honest, these daily videos definitely delayed the release of Journaly going into the beta testing phase. That's okay, I'm really glad that we did this, but I am now going to commit to finding a way to get Journaly into the even lowest level of beta testing by the end of this month. I'm not sure if I'll regret that, but I want to make a commitment to all of you. I am going to do whatever I can, and my co-founder Nick is also working super hard. We are going to do whatever we can to get all of you who are on the wait list the ability to start testing Journaly at some point this month. I really appreciate your patience. I cannot express to you how much Journaly means to me. I have literally given up basically everything for the last 2.5 years to build what I hope will be a truly impactful tool for the language learning community. So seriously, thank you for your support and your patience, and I'm willing to do whatever I can. I'll keep you up to date, but something's happening this month, no matter what, and we're gonna start getting you guys testing the platform. But one last time, I just wanna say thank you. You guys are so freaking awesome. I love you all. Thank you, and I'm gonna see you back here Monday, June 8th for a whole new chapter of content on this channel. Don't miss it. Seriously, come back here, 7 a.m., Monday the 8th. Oh, it's gonna be great. This video is so hard to end. I'm so darn delighted. All right, everybody, happy Tuesday. Have a great day. I'll see you soon.